Fox News' Dave Kinchin is live to tell us why. Dave.
Yeah, for some it's a shock. For others, not so much. This is something that many state politicians, including the governor, really pushed for, even former President Trump at a campaign rally. But now it's about questions and what's next.
It's probably the second time we've had somewhat of a letdown, I guess, if you will.
Macomb County Executive Mark Hackel disappointed to hear the Air Force will not be bringing its F-35 Fighter International Training Center over to Selfridge Air National Guard Base as originally hoped. Military sources confirm it will now be based out of Arkansas. Hackel was one of the biggest supporters of the Selfridge push.
Coming in second place, it's like anytime you're second place on a podium, you're probably the person that's smiling the least. But with that being said, we recognize that there's an incredible amount of potential Selfridge has, and the recognition that it's gotten in Washington, D.C. as a installation that is significant within our nation's defense.
State leaders, including Governor Gretchen Whitmer, attempted to woo the Air Force in recent years, even putting up $100 million in state tax money to cover the upgrades needed to host the training center at the Macomb County facility. But local officials we spoke with say there are a few reasons that make the decision against Selfridge somewhat expected.
The airstrip for Selfridge has a clear zone, kind of the area at the beginning and end of the runway where accidents are most likely to happen. And unfortunately for us, that clear zone extends across the river, and a small portion of one of our neighborhoods is in that clear zone. And so that makes a lot of the decisions, the decision makers, a little more nervous about putting a fighter mission in an area where that has people living in its clear zone.
Air Force leadership has stated the Arkansas base was a better choice because it would not need as many upgrades to infrastructure. Still, Macomb County officials aren't giving up hope for another mission to enhance Selfridge long term.
I think there's a lot of conversation already. I don't think they're just looking at this as kind of a one-off and, waiting for the next thing. I think they're continuously looking at potential or opportunities and trying to figure out, where strategically, we're headed, with these issues that are taking place in the unsettled nature around the globe.
And Selfridge also supports every branch of the military with various offices and installations there, so there's even more potential for support to come down the road. Dave Kinchin on The Edge.